Hey everyone. Today's notes are 1.6 Intro to Functions. So first we're going to define that. Relations in which each element of a domain is paired with exactly one element of the range are called functions. So now we're going to do some examples and identify if they're a function. So if we look at number 1, what we really care about is the domain. And remember, our domain is our x value. So what we're looking is to make sure that each x value is only paired with one y value. So -3 is paired with 1. -2 is paired with 0. -1 with 1 and 0, 2. So this is a function because every x only goes with one y. If we look at our table, we're looking at our x values. Each x value only appears once, so that is also a function. Mapping is the easiest way to tell because we don't list any repeats in our domain. So since every domain only has one arrow, it is a function. And our last but not least is our graph. The easiest way to tell if a graph is a function is with the vertical line test, or called the pencil test. So I'm just going to go up here and add a note. So number 1, each x appears once with a different y. Once with each x appears once. And then same reason here. Here for our graph, if we make vertical lines, each line, so I'm making them right on the y coordinates, doesn't matter where, but all of my vertical lines that I'm making here, each only go through the graph once, the blue curve. So vertical line test. I need to switch back to pen. So all of those are functions. So now if we come down here, I want to determine if these are a function. So on letter A, we're going to look at our x values. So I have x value of 1, 0, 1. Here I have 1 being paired with -1 and 1 paired with +1. So this is not a function when x equals 1. There are two y's. There are two different y values. So here we look at our table. All my x's only appear once, so that is a function. And C, we look at our table, and all of my domains only have one arrow. And my determining process is I look to verify every x is only paired with one y. So now from the graph, here's where we're going to use the vertical line test. So our determining process is the vertical line can only cross the line once, or the curve can only cross the curve once. Or in other words, cannot go through 2 points. So this first one, it's a function. This one, if I draw this vertical line right here, it goes through 2 separate points, so it's not a function. I only needed to go through 2 points at one point. Now this one, you may say it's not a function because the y-axis appears to go through two different points. However, this point is filled in, so that is a value. This point is an open circle, which means it gets really, really, really close to that point, but not that point. So this is indeed a function. So here on these last two, we're looking at our little blue dots. So this is the only one when x is -2. This is the only one when x is, so x -2, x -1, x 0, only one, x equals 1, x equals 2. So that is a function. Here, that's okay, that's okay. Right here, that is not okay. So that is not a function. So these are our practice problems, which we will do tomorrow in class. If you have any questions, please bring them.